I want to drop another video and kind of fill you in on what's going on with me, especially today, and my little situation. Let me rewind a day ago, a couple days ago. I was talking to God, and I told him if he could test my heart, you know, and to sharpen me up and to see so he can see where I'm at. Even though he knows where I'm at, he knows me. I mean, more than I know myself, And so I asked him that. I didn't think he was gonna get back at me that soon and answer, you know what I mean, and do just that, what I asked, Well, fast forward to today. I was at the gym 24 hours, because that's where the 24-hour gym. That's where I spend most of my time. Well, a lot of my time. I work out, read, shower, and chill, But I guess I had knocked out today. I was tired, knocked out sitting. I was sitting down on the bench in the locker room. I had knocked out. Well, the manager comes and tells me I have to leave, and I'm like, what? I'm tripping out, like, yeah, we warned you, because they gave me a warning before. And so one of the dudes there keeps complaining, and I get along with everybody, but this one dude just gives me a hard time. So I get up and I'm like really, like I have to leave, and he tries to escort me out. So I'm like, whatever, and I wasn't tripping, I was like, I'll just go hit another 24-hour fitness. But he tells me I'm banned from all of them, and I'm like, damn, that's kind of excessive, don't you think? And he goes, that's just the rules, And honestly, I had a lot to say, but you know what? I humbled myself, and I just told him to have a good day, and I grabbed my stuff and I left. And I thought about it, and I was like, damn, I did have a lot to say, I thought it was wrong. I mean, I get the fact that they have a job to do, but I mean, come on, dude, like that was kind of excessive, you know what I mean? Like, from all of them knowing my situation, I didn't tell them my whole situation. They don't know, but they know that my car's broken down. They know I have nowhere to go, and for them to do that, it's kind of like grimy. But I mean, then again, like I said, I put my shoe on the other foot, and I see they have a job to do, but they could at least give me a written warning or something, But I kept it to myself because it's gonna lead to nowhere, I didn't want to get riled up, so I humbled myself and I pushed on, and I realized that was a test. That was test number one, And usually I would have popped off or said something, you know what I mean. And in the past, I was I felt like I was wrong, But I like I said, I just thought about it, and I just I told him have a good day, and I left. Back to the streets, you know what I mean. And like I said, I'm in a whole other county. I don't know anybody out here, but I just kept it pushing. So I'm walking with my stuff, I hit the gas station. I see a dude in a work truck. So I have a Bluetooth speaker, and I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna try to sell this, Put some money in my pocket for a couple of days. So I hit him up like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, I got this Bluetooth speaker, whatever the case may be. And he goes, all right, well, I got some stuff. And I'm like, what kind of stuff? What do you mean? And he's like, we could do a trade. He's I got some, Well, he had some drugs, and specifically the drug my drug of choice back then. And right away I shut it down. I was like, nah, I'm good, thank you though. He's like, well, no, boy, I mean, I got some, man. I'll hook it up, blah blah. And I just shut it down. I was like, nah, it's cool. And I walked away. I told him like, hey, I appreciate that though, but nah, I gotta go. Reason being is because I mean, I refuse to be around anything that tempts me, and that's not me no more. And rewind back to like a couple years ago, I would have took that offer and be like, bam, I would have took that, made some money, and got high. But I mean, at the same time, and I would have been cool. But I was like, nah. I mean, I'd rather stay broke than get, you know what I mean, end up back where I was before. So that self-discipline, you know what I mean? Like it just hit me, and that's all God's doing at the end of the day. So I refused it, And that was test number 2, to see if the devil was tempting me. Like, here, go good. I mean, you're going through hard times. Now you got nowhere to stay and shower. Now you're gonna be on the street for sure, like And here, get high, stay up, And I refused. So that was test 2. You know what I mean? Temptations. First one was the gym, because you know what I mean, it was a messed up situation, you know what I mean. I was wrong, I feel, and they know, you know what I mean. At the end of the day, the worker there, he was picking at me, you know what I mean. I already knew, I seen this coming. But That was one. I kept my cool. I kept it pushing. Now number two, gas station, like I said, and you know what seemed to be a good offer. I mean, at least back then, my old mentality, I would have been like, shit, I would have jumped on it, but I refused because I refused to be around, and accept temptation and take that loss, So that was test two, and you know what? I feel good about it, but it's a trip though. I just thought I'd make this video and share with you that what happened, 2 tests within like a matter of an hour, and that was God right there. I'd asked him, and he told, all right, you want me to test you? I'm gonna test you, and I passed. I mean, so it's all good, you know what I mean? And you trip out, and after all that, I look in the sky, I see a big old bird. I mean, it looked like a hawk, but I don't know. But it was all white, bright white, pure white. It was crazy. I don't even know what kind of bird it was. It wasn't a seagull. I don't even know what it was. But it was just flying and flying, and I was just tripping out, just looking at it, trying to figure out what kind of bird it was. It was huge, and it just disappeared. There was no clouds out. There was nothing like that. So I'm like just tripping out, and that was after the fact. So that was God sending His sign. You know what I mean? And saying, you know what, you did all right. And I don't know. I just thought I'd share that with you. Now I'm out here. You know what I mean? Making the most of my situation. I might not have nowhere to stay. It might be on my 2 feet right now, but it's all right though. It could be worse. God's good, and I know I'll be all right. I'll never go without. At the end of the day, I'll be up again. And this is facts. So with that being said, thank you for listening, and stay close to God, and like always, get active and stay active in the war against evil. Woo.